I see somebody praying. Please, God, send me my divine lover. Right? He didn't call it that. So welcome, Divine Feminine. I'm Bella Katrina. I'm from ReikiByBella.com, your key to self-empowerment. Tuning into when somebody projects their energy off onto you, it means they don't want to do their work. They don't want to look at their own self, so it's called spotlighting. Just made a nice warm drink. And what came out, that's why it took my time, so I'm sorry about that. But I wasn't getting any cards. And then I got the Goddess cards, which I thought were Ascended Masters. And then the Goddess cards, right? So that means it's a distorted female energy. This is a distorted feminine that came back at you, right? So you came in as an answer to their prayer. They prayed for you. You were this person's blessing, right? So what we want to know is, right, they made you out. They turned on you. So they turned on you, made you out to look like you were the evil one. And they prayed for you. Right, so that's a shock. It's like, no, I'm here to help you. No, I'm here. No, that's not me. It's like that. Then you feel awful, and then you pick up on the snide remarks, right? Offhanded remarks that are being said behind your back. So we're looking at what we want to know. Well, yeah, we're looking at the distorted feminine energy here, right? So this is because of your prosperity. So this person was jealous, right? The universe is pouring its abundance out to you. Be open to receiving. Look at you. Divine Feminine, you're so beautiful. You're holding the cornucopia of gold coins. Look. Abundancia. They're jealous, right? Yeah, because you're hooked into the infinite. But you're not acting like that. You are provided for today and supplied for all your tomorrows. Prosperity and infinite supply. Well done, Divine Feminine. Right? And your walking earth angel. So what's there distorted? Oh. Stop worrying. Everything is going to be fine. That's a message for me. Sorry. Right? So here is the bright future. But this is for you, Divine Feminine. This is you. Right? But we are doing the transformation, the butterfly maiden. This is from the Hopi tribe. Remember? You're experiencing enormous change right now, which brings you blessings. Wow. And you're highly sensitive, right? Wow, what's it got to do with this person? This person, this is your divine masculine, help me. God, help me. Excuse me, you had to set boundaries, right? Because it's like, no, you're not turning on me. I'm here to help you. And that just was too much. Now you're sitting here in the 12-petal lotus. Thank you very much. And you're creating your boundaries with power, right? And that's when things start changing for you as of today. So these are messages for Divine Feminine, right? This person helped you transform, helped you see what the truth was, right? Because they presented back to you an illusion. It's like, no, I'm not the villain. No, that's not me. No, I'm not out to get you. No, I'm not rejecting you. No, I'm not doing witchcraft on you. No, I'm not. It's like that. So this person, right, saw you as so bright that it actually pushed you to transform brighter. Can you believe that? So now you're extra sensitive. So you may have outgrown this person, or you've outgrown this person, especially in your feminine energy. That's so good, Divine Feminine, because we come in mastering our masculine. We've mastered that, or we've had to get here. right? So that's when you're 80% in your masculine energy. Now you've got to come back to 15%, maybe 25% from 80, right? Got to hurl it all the way back to 25% and then open up your sacred feminine energy. And this sensitivity, this particular divine masculine, right? He's like, oh, see, I don't like going into these energies, but I'm going to do it for you. Because it doesn't have to be a divine masculine, excuse me. It can be a theme where you go in trying to help somebody, right? You go in because you know, right? There's no competition. And that if you get plugged into the infinite, you will have infinite supply as well. But this person didn't want to upgrade with you because they were jealous, right? So they acted like a jealous bitch. There's no other word for it. Sorry about that. All right? Like a Jezebel spirit. That's Jezebel. 9 out of 10 women have Jezebel. Right? Some men have her. Well, if that's all they're around, right, and we're holographic images and we're programmable, that program went back onto this divine masculine, right? So he's taken on the Jezebel template. We're in divine love, right? This is divine love template. That's why it's so important to get those templates and do your twin flame Reiki. Feels so much better as well. It's so beautiful and amazing. And then you can open your senses. So here's the angel of vision. So it seems like you've been in a bit of a cloud as well, divine feminine, especially in the last couple of days. There's been a bit of a fog bow, right? Because there's something missing. Someone is not revealing part of the story. Trust your feelings over what others are saying. Right? So there's been slander, gossip, rumors about you that are not true. Slander means it's not true. Right? And now you're coming into alignment. I see that as your star family. I've never seen that before as your star family. Right? The angels surround both you and your family at the moment. But we are opening the galactic portal. So we're all meeting. We're coming online, the internet. It's like Facebook. It's like galactic Facebook. Right? We're going to the universe, not the metaverse, yeah? So this is an angel of vision. There's something that you didn't see, right? But now you're seeing that you're part of a galactic family. You're so amazing. Ask the universe and the angels for help and guidance. So you've been asking. But this is what this person did. That's what they did. They're showing me that's what this person did. This is, if this is resonating with you, your divine masculine prayed for you. Right, so he knew something was missing. Okay, so this is your reading. Look at you. Right, that's he's jealous of also of your psychic ability, but it's because he has it. Right, so especially if he's your twin, he's really intuitive. These divine masculines are off the charts. Right, so my twin one day he said, "Do you think I'd be on?" No, I just said, no, I didn't. I was like, "You're not psychic." And I thought to myself, yeah, you're really good at it. Like you're a high priest of Atlantis. So this is an Atlantean timeline being received by the divine feminine and taking on your intuitive and psychic abilities, right? So this is why you got to trust and follow. And we're in that's why I said we're in Tammuz. And this is in the Father's calendar and his sacred times. He likes you to keep the times. That's why we join Heart Dwellers here. So we keep his divine times and he's sharing that with me. But this is the month of vision. This is the month, right, that God is going to his children, the ones who love him. They will reveal through the third eye, right? See, it's the month of vision. And he reveals it through visions and dreams. So there's something here that you are going to see. It's going to be revealed to you. I get my sunset tomorrow. Whoa, we're in such a powerful... Yeah, this is about your sacred path. See, that's why God came in with the sacred path activation for twin flames. If you're a twin flame, right, and you want to know and feel better and connected and clear, Twin Flame Reiki is for you. It's an attunement. So you go to reikibybella.com under attunements and you can get it immediately. So within 2 hours, you're going to feel different. You have sent your soul, your cleared your soul and sent your heart call out. Anyway, this is a sacred day to do it. Then God comes in, Jesus, Magda, Mary Magdalene, and God. And this is why, because your sacred path is opening. Let go of logic and trust your feelings. So this is overwhelming heart expansion because we're connecting to the golden mean Merkaba, right? So you're actually walking on your sacred path and you're a seer. And this is why, because this is there. Oh, it's reflected back at you. This is lack of esteem, lack of confidence, right? So the lack of confidence that you once had, right, is now you've worked on it. Your self-worth has increased because you know who you are. But this divine masculine doesn't know who he is, right? And he realized next to you that it was his self-esteem. He didn't want you to see him that way. So he did anything and all his old techniques, right, to throw it back on you because it couldn't be him that doesn't feel worthy. It had to be you that didn't feel worthy. See? But inside you, it's there, but it's only tiny. And because this happened, you were able to release it, and now you're sparkling. It was that, see, it's mirrored back at you really big, but inside you it's only small. Isn't that amazing? And that's why that had to happen, and everything's working for you, and even you had to be rejected here, and he had to not see it for you to get it. Right? Now you get it. You could care less. Look, you're coming out of the rose. You got your wings and you're in alignment here with your soul star. That's where your divine masculine is, in the soul star. So that'd be unnerving, right? If you weren't really intuitive and you didn't understand spirituality and angels aren't real, right? Then what is this person doing in front of me? Right? It PKs every cell in the body when your twin's in front of you. It's overwhelming and weird. To an unevolved soul, I just heard. Unawakened, yeah. So anything else for this divine masculine? Oh my gosh, look, he's tuning into the universe now. You are being encouraged to expand your thinking. He's expanding his thinking. Maybe it wasn't her. Maybe it was, maybe it was me. Can you imagine two twins, right? The twins. And he's sitting there going, maybe it's me. I didn't feel good enough. And at the same time, you're there going, that old chestnut, lack of confidence. That's a weakness. Right? So I gave my weakness to God. That's where I got my strength, my confidence, because he is strong in my weakness. You ever heard of anyone wanting your weaknesses to give you strength? I love him. So this is the angel of the universe, right? So this is going cosmic, galactic, universal expansion of the brain cells. You made it. So this happened, right, divine feminine, so you could clear that last tiny bit in you. It was mirrored back at you really big. And this is because it was demonstrated in your actual other half. That's why it was epic. Right? No one else could clear that. No one else could clear that last vestige of crapola that you held on to in your energy field. Like, it's not even yours. You carried it over from your parents. Right? The lack of self-worth, lack of confidence. And that's why it was your twin who had to do that. So then you had to clear that facet. Now you're sparkling. Do you love the twin flame journey though? Right? So now you've expanded, you're like the diamond and you've gone up to the universal gateway here. I love how God twists things around. And now you're on your sacred logic, like you're on your sacred path here. Let go of logic. Now you don't care. You're free from that. You're completely healed here. Your diamond's clear and you're connecting at the universal gateway. Now that has a profound effect on your twin. Look, because you're both one. So this almost attunes him in. Any work you do on yourself, and I say attunements because they change your frequency. I don't know anything else that does, and I was searching for years, and then I found Reiki and it worked for me. Felt better than I ever had in a long time, and then I could stop people from draining and dumping on me. Then I could tune right in. Someone you love is thinking fondly of you at this very moment, right? So we've captured this divine masculine. His energy's here in the reading. And he's got it. Like, these readings could be so powerful, right? That they shift the collective. That's what the guides just said. Because this is the most powerful card in the deck, the goddess of oneness. This is the earth and I are one. God was saying that. Like, when you understand that, that's why it's so profound, the twin flame relationship, because it's like you are me, I am you. So if you can't do that with the other half of your soul, when you can, then you can extend that olive branch to everybody, right? Then it's possible. Unconditional love, soul love, right? Time to look at how you value yourself, issues of self-love, right? These twins are learning about who they are, their identity, their mission, right? And their recognition, the soul recognition here of each other. And look, psychic protection. What you believe you create. No one can harm you. So this divine masculine's going, oh my gosh, I made it up. I'm the problem. I didn't feel confident enough. Like, no man's going to come up and say that to you. Do you know what I mean? Oh, sorry, I think you're really hot, but I don't feel good enough about myself to take you out. So I'm just like, depending where they're at, right? So I don't know any man who would come out and say that, right? But there's different ways of achieving an outcome there. But you have to know, Divine Feminine, this was done for you. So this is how twins work, right? This guy prayed for you, right, to come in so that he could clear the facet of your diamond. Now you're sparkling at the universal gateway. And he's realizing that's who I prayed for. Now he's tapping into the psychic energy here. Now he's understanding I need psychic protection. Right? Because I've been around a lot of psycho nutbags. So let's have a look at that, shall we? I mean, that's always good to have a look at. So I'm not going to say anything. Just ask the Holy Spirit, right, to guide this reading, because Divine Feminine, right, that's so good. I love that. Has now cleared every facet thanks to this Divine Masculine's behaviour of making her out to be, right, that's spotlighting. But it worked for you, Divine Feminine. How amazing. Like, this doesn't have to be a Divine Masculine, it could be anybody. When they spotlight on you, this could be a parent, right? This could be a child of yours or somebody else's. This could be somebody at work, could be anybody. This is a dynamic, right? But it has to be somebody that you have a close tie with. So it's happened a few times, right? Yeah, but this is the journey. This is the twin flame journey, they're saying. So your Divine Masculine, if you're there, then it's really good. Sorry. If this reading's for you, it's really good. You're really closer to union than you think, because now there's no need for it. Right? I'm just going to do a knock and shuffle. So we knock on the cards to take all the energy out of anything previous. I'm calling in the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit for guidance for this Divine Feminine, whose Divine Masculine turned on her and made out that she was the evil witch doing the witchcraft, doing the spells. What do you have messages for her, please, Father? About this guy? I mean, come on now, don't you think? This was written in the story? It's like, oh. Because just before I came on, God said, I'll remind you. You said, yeah, I want to do this mission. And then the Palladians came in and they said, it's going to be really hard because you have to heal the heart. So you're going to have to feel pain and suffering to heal that, because you're going to have to cry it out. It's going to be miserable, right? But you can't take your life. You're going to be depressed, but you can't get addicted. I'm like, and what did I say? And they showed me. Well, I heard it. I was like, yeah, I know. It doesn't matter. I'll be all right. I won't take my life. You had to say that. Before you came in, you had to vow to them. They're reminding me that I was abstinent about it. Now I'm down here going, can you get me out of here, please? Oh, thank God. God has a plan, right? So you've got to know God's plan. If you don't know God's plan, we're studying it at Heart Dwellers because God's got a plan. And it's more sci-fi than any movie you've ever seen. God's amazing. Right, so here's the Lovers and the Prince of Pentacles. So this guy's ready now, right? And he's ready. He's only the Prince of Pentacles, right? So he's got a message. He's finding it hard to get it out of his throat. So Divine Feminine, please keep your visualizations really positive at the highest vibration. You know, because when you do that, you think it couldn't possibly be that guy who thinks I'm a villain. I thought he was my twin. Right? So don't go down in your vibration. Still go, well, this is me. I'm up here and I'm with my perfect partner. Let's have a look here. Oh, the Fool. 2 of Cups. 3 of Pentacles. Check this guy out. This is this guy. This is this guy. Sorry. But see, there's this guy, right? And, right, well, he can't speak about his feelings at all. Gets tied up in the throat like that. Right? And he's so scared that somebody else is going to get this woman. Right? Because she's not a villain. Shit. She's an angel. Shit, I'm the villain. Like, oh, you're a moron. Oh, Bella, now you get out. So this is a twin flame union here, right? So now he feels dumb. He might have a dog. He might go for walks. He might be out looking for you, right? There he is. He's out there looking for you. He's on the loose, right? Looking for you. It's like, I'm the villain, not her. She's an angel. But does that mean, oh, can I be an angel too? Could I be an angel too? Maybe I'm an angel too. No, mate, you're not an angel. I'm sorry. I don't know what he's thinking, but, you know, something like that. I don't know the words. But his heart's being captured here. So this is like love takes over. And now all rationale has to come into order with the love. But he wanted to get his heart straight with himself first because he never felt love like this. So he thought that you, right, because he thought if he was going to make somebody else feel the way that you made him feel, Divine Feminine, he would have had to have been like scamming something. Do you know what I mean? He would have had to have been like, he felt like he was being set up by people, but it was actually by the divine and his heart and his soul. Sorry. Now this is helping us have compassion here, right? So the 2 of Cups, the Fool, the 2 of Cups, now his heart's opening. This is a present time reading. And he's like, oh no, look at her. She's an earth angel. And look how many people like her. 7. I'm number 7. No. How am I going to get her? Right, so I'm going to have to infiltrate. See, he's sneaky. What's this? 7 of Swords. Yeah, he's still a sneaky. Sneaky. This is an infiltration, right? Let me just think. Just one sec. Nah, she's never going to believe me now. This is him, this is him. But maybe, because it is love. Yeah, but I'm not going to be like mushy-mushy. I'm like a soldier. This guy's a bloody soldier. Right? No one's allowed to see mushy-mushy here. No one. Don't understand. This guy's been so good at not showing, right, his vulnerability, his sensitivity. He's highly sensitive. He's an HSP, highly sensitive person, super, super psychic, an empath, a healer, can read people's energies, their minds, can give them advice from out of nowhere, just pulls it out of his behind for everybody else, right? But then nothing for self. There's no judgment because that's what we came in as. And because of this divine feminine, right, she went all out massive action. But what happened is he projected back on her all his stuff, which made her see her little bit and clear it. Right, but because of the behaviour, she thinks he's a nutbag. He's like, oh, she thinks I'm a nutbag. I didn't act like normal, like I didn't talk to her like a normal person. See how the readings just go round and round in circles? This guy goes around. Anyway, we'll have another little snapshot. Then we'll do a love oracle and we'll close this session down. So we're just seeing what this guy is going to do, because when you go, I get channeled the heading and then I go in to tease it out. And I always come out feeling better because I think, oh, here we go. Right, so this was all done for a reason. Now Divine Feminine's sparkling and shining. And Divine Masculine's realising, hang on a minute. I have to activate my self-worth. So I have to transmute like my ego into confidence. And ego is fear. So if we could do a changeover, you know, like with God, you give him your weakness and you get strength, right? So if you need a changeover. So how much ego this guy has, this Divine Masculine has, is the degree to which he will receive. Excuse me, what did I say? Ego is fear. It's like having a big bucket, right? So say your heart's a bucket, a love-shaped bucket. Just go with me. This guy had a bucket full of ego. And now it's going to be exchanged for unconditional love. But it's massive. Like, it's massive. So it's almost like in the contract they're showing me again, it's like, yeah, but you're going to go down there with a heart that's 3 times the size of everybody else's, and you're going to have 3 times as much pain. Because when you exchange it over, you're going to have 3 times as much power, unconditional love. And with that, you're going to bring in love potion number 9. Because you have 3 times as much, and you get with your twin who has 3 times as much, and that's 9. 3 3s are 9. Wow, Father. Ah. So, I hope you're understanding what I'm saying. So you come in with all the pain and the ego. That's why it's unreal. Yes, Divine Masculines will have a huge ego. I didn't understand that. I thought, that doesn't seem like divine behaviour, you know, because I'm judging. Instead of like, what's in this for me? What do I have to clear about myself? Do I feel unworthy anywhere? Right? If somebody came up to me and said, here you are, here's a priceless diamond, would I act as if it wasn't? Would I throw it away? Would I receive it? Would I be in disbelief? Look at that. Still 7 of Swords. So this is going to be a hard one because, like, in reality, right, 3D, physicality, spiritually, this is clear. Right? So spiritually, it's 5D. We're going to go spiritual and physical. Physical, 3D, it's still like this feminine's not buying it. She's not buying it. Nope, she's not really interested, right? And she's getting other messages. Look, you're going to get other messages. These are other dates. You've got 2 other dates here. Princess of Wands. She's looking at her dates in a calendar, right? Yuck, I hate that card. Because that is like the old 5D template, I'm telling you. God's saying that's the crustacean. Like that's the lizard, the reptilian. That's the shellfish. We're not allowed to eat shellfish because they come from the reptilians. Something. They can't change into a sacred geometry, he just said. Right? That's why we don't eat that type of food, because they do not ascend. They cannot change into sacred geometry. They're a binary code. So they're reptilian. That's reptilian. See that? Oh, here she is. This is the karmic. I don't want her in my reading. You're ready for commitment, divine feminine. You are completely sparkling, right? And you have got choices. So you've got a divine masculine and you've got two other masculines, right? And here comes your money. Remember, you get health. So you've got to focus on your health first. Do whatever you have to do to improve your health, which is really just sleeping. You're going to go to sleep and do some exercise. And then stepping into your life purpose. Right? God's going to gift you here with a lucrative position, new job, right? Something's paid out in your favor, you get it. If you've been asking for something here around work, right? It's yours because you've been overburdened. Because you know why? You know why? Can I have a drum roll, please? And there's a tribe here. I'll get my djembe out. You know why? Because this, right, when you went over here, he asked for you. He prayed for you to come in. And at that time, that was when you were wanting the masculine to come in, right? To come into the union, to support the growth, right? The mission. But oh, no. No. Instead of actually coming in and supporting you, he put all his yuck onto you, and then you had to clear out the yuck. That's yours. Where's my bit? Right? It's like a big tow truck. That's not what I was going to say. Right? Reversing back and throwing all crap on you. And look what happened. You still managed here. Right? So now it's like, how do I explain that? You've mastered something here. So you go to the next level. So it's almost like you've had to stay at that 80% masculine energy, right? And now you can let it go. This is it, 10 of Wands. You let it go. You got here. And now it's not careless, right? But it's like, I'm not going to sweat any small stuff. Like, I am done with your karma. I am done with drama. Karma drama. Right? So I'm going to trade in my 10 of Wands here for my 10 of Cups. That's what I ordered, happiness. So I'm going to tell more jokes, going to laugh more. And I'm not going to hold you accountable for anything in the past. It's between you and the Father. That's what I said to my twin. Get on your knees, boy. Get on your knees. I've got to go and clear one of my facets. See you. You talk to the Father. Let's see the 10 of Wands and the 4 of Pentacles. Right? So this burden is over. The 10, it's done. And the 4 of Pentacles is holding on. That's the hopes and fears that it would never end. But you went from 4 of Pentacles here, this is your fear, to 8 of Pentacles, divine feminine. Whoa! This is happiness coming in for you. So you're dropping this burden here, right? This is justice. So what you wanted, right, the support of the union for the mission and for your heart, right, and for closeness, I was going to say, is now here. Look, you're ready. Now you can fully, because you mastered your masculine energy, right, in front of your divine masculine to him, right? So he spiritually cleansed out all your facets. Now your heart can open. Oh, you're beautiful. Right? And so what you do, that's your job. That's what you do for work. Right? You open your heart. And whatever your heart wants to do, you do it. And this is the 10 of Cups. Right? This burden, this is laid down, that's it. Because look here, I love that, how that's the galactic. See, that's the galactic butterfly. So that's the transformation. So this was a deal. Yeah. And hasn't it been like looking in the mirror? Like it's a little bit, like this divine masculine really has never sensed anything like you because you're him in a female. It actually has freaked him out. Like he wouldn't just think, oh, there's my divine partner. You know, he thinks, what's going on with her? How come I can't stop thinking about her? Why was she in my dream last night? Oh my God, there she is walking across the road. Like, what is going on with her? No, well, maybe she wants me. Well, maybe I'll see if I can get a bit. Sorry. No, that didn't work. Oh, well. She's probably put a spell on me. That's it, right? Then it turned sour. Then it went back on you, right? That's when he looked like a villain, because he'd rather look like a villain, right? And, oh my gosh, they're showing me Batman. That he'd rather look like a villain in the movie that he's starring in, right? Called his life, The Delusion of the Illusion. Than be seen as vulnerable. It's like you took his head off, Divine Feminine, right? Or got a ladder, right? And walked up to his soul star and opened it and looked down and went, woohoo! Are you coming home yet? No? Oh, no. Oh, no, it's my fault. Oh, I'm stalling you. Oh, okay, sorry. I thought you prayed for me. Okay, bye. Right? So it got to a point where Divine Feminine had to say, hang on a minute. This is turning on me. I've come in here to be your blessing. And maybe I was a bit over the top. You know, maybe I did act out a bit extra. But I was in my 80% masculine. So I had to activate that to activate you. So you activated your Divine Masculine's actual masculine energy as well. Then you have to draw it back to 75% and activate his feminine energy. And then this happens. That's why you have to care less, and that's why you're a sparkling diamond, and that's why you'll give him kisses, because he did it. He helped clear your whole facet. So now you sparkle in his presence, and in your presence, he's cleansed. So that allows for the infusion of divine power. Only God could come up with this stuff, I'm telling you. I want to do a love oracle. Because we're in a frequency. God keeps showing me this is it. Today is the day. So whatever you've done to prepare for today, right, it comes back to you times 7. Yes, 7. 7-fold back. That's why this Divine Masculine got it back 7-fold, what he gave to you. So he's had to clear that. Right? Because that's like a truck reversed and went back on him, but times 7. So it's like, ooh, can't find him. So he's been under that pile of dung, clearing out all his facets. Oh, and then you're going to be 2 new people, because you've actually rebirthed at a cosmic level, then a galactic level, then the universal level. Right? You've got to go through the 3 bandwidths. That's ascension. Then you're ready for Raptura. But how you get there is through your heart. That's why Jesus was sent. So let's have a snapshot here. That's why we give our whole heart to Jesus. Otherwise, we're acting like we don't believe. You know, and again, we say we believe, go, I believe. And then we have to act it out. We have to say it, and we have to know it and feel it. So bring it into the now moment, Divine Feminine, with your Divine Masculine. God's saying, bring it into the now moment and align your thoughts and your feelings. So your feelings are, yes, I want this deep, passionate love. But you're thinking, I can't go through this again. This guy's a psycho nutbag. So see how that's not alignment? And then your action is maybe to run away. So there's 2 parts that are out of alignment. So it's yes, I want divine love. We're not thinking of who that is or whatever. You're bringing divine love partnership in, the one who's mine by divine right. Bringing that into your heart space. So beautiful. Sorry. Oh, it's just beautiful. And then the universe has to conspire and align with that. Hey, look. Did I see Kenneth there? Greetings, Kenneth from, oh, somebody's talking to Kenneth. Twin flames, your passion ignites. Dun-dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun-dun. So I think it's back to what I originally said. This is your twin. It can't be a member of the family. It has to be the other half of your soul, or that facet of your diamond would not have been cleared, because that was just an old, rancid piece of, like, dark crystal in your heart chamber that you'd carried on and never wanted. As putrid. Oh, a stinky pose. Right? Stinky. Like that. Disgusting. Rancid. And Twinno got it for you by acting like that and acting like a villain and putting it all back on you, like you were the psycho who was stalking him, doing black magic on him. I'm sorry. I just got that. It's like, oh my gosh, that's what it looked like. Okay, so a great relationship is one that both supports and challenges, right? So you went in challenging as the masculine energy, really. Now you got to support at the feminine level. And this guy will balance himself out, right? Is that correct, God? Listen to me. Is that correct? Yeah. And then you're balanced. So the feminine energy, right? How do you know you're divine feminine? Don't start that with me. Don't you? Excuse me. So we don't mix the genders right here. The divine feminine has to get to 75% feminine energy, which is receptive mode, which is intuition completely, which is meditation, which is sitting on the earth, which is making arts and crafts, cooking, cleaning, gardening, creating. All that is active meditation, and it all matters. Because then to that 25% of action, right, that divine feminine has in her life, she can bring that potent feminine, divine, sacred energy into it. Now, when you do that yourself, and then you see how that works, and then that chemical balance brings the love potion number 9 that does not exist. We're back on track, right? Oh, what a journey, do you think? Was this underneath, or did I pull that out? Am I doing the reading with these? I only remember seeing these two. I'm just going to have a look. And then those two, yeah. Yeah, it's so beautiful. It's like, oh, thanks for clearing that. Yeah, so there's no karmic here. She's gone now. Or he. There's no karmic here. Can we have a hallelujah in the house? We have a hallelujah, Gail. Kenyon, oh, so good to see you. You've been with me for so long. Your little heart's healing, right? And you deserve a miracle. It's going to feel so good, this. So good. Be so good. It's about your heart. Remember, it's all about your heart, which is the last thing people think about in their day-to-day. It's more important to do this. I've got to go and do this. I can't see the outcome here except for trust. Oh, accept. Yeah, you got to accept, because there's an answered prayer. So you go, wow, I didn't even pray. So what would you pray for, knowing it was already answered? Dear Father God, in Jesus' mighty name, I pray with gratitude, right? And then put it in there. In Jesus' name, right? And he said, or something better, always at the end, because my thoughts aren't your thoughts. I'm like, oh, yeah, you're a miracle maker. So you ask for what you ask for, and then say, or something better. And then say, help me trust that it will all work out so I don't sabotage anything. Right? When you're in trust, you can't sabotage, he just said. Father's here. I've got a picture of him right in front of me. That's why I talk to him. So this is love and balance. Embrace, right? Balance, embrace, and love. We need words up. Words are living. Say, I am loved more than I could even imagine. It's the love of Christ that will get into your heart, and you get grace and peace and comfort, right? That money can't buy. Money cannot buy this. We're going to ask about this divine masculine's next move. He's moving, he's shaking, moving and shaking, right? It's Ten of Cupsing. It's Ten of Cupsing. Well, he's never Ten of Cups before. Oh, well, you've got to get the book, haven't you? You've got to get the book. You've got to get the manual, I mean, you know? You've got to get the Starlight Intra-Star Galactic Memo, haven't you? Right? Yeah, well, we only give it out here after Divine Feminine, right, has activated her full diamondization. So it's occurred. Isn't that just phenomenon? So we're looking at action, and what do we get? No, waiting. No, Gail, no, look, no, oh no. Oh, not waiting, no. Oh, silence. Oh, these two. Oh, they talk in their silence. Yeah, all right. All right. There's a plan. There's a plan being shared. Oh, you're just kidding. Sorry, it's very entertaining. I find this entertaining. I think it's phenomenal. So this is the divine feminine, right? Telepathically receiving the data, sent out SOS, right? Smoke rings from... He's saying, look what he's saying. I've walked away. He's talking like I've walked away. So what do you expect me to do? Just run straight to your door? No. You first, you come to me. It's like, yeah, but I don't know you've left. Like, I don't know you're single, right? This is where it gets difficult. So if anyone has any advice. And then, you know, Divine Masculine says, but I just told you. You go, yeah, but you're not really telling me. Like, he thinks that's, why would I have to tell you when I'm telling you now? I've walked away. So it's too much for me. So this divine masculine I'm reading for here, he wants you to respond, right, to a spiritual message in 3D. Okay. He's sending the message and he's waiting for the response to the high priestess. And you don't think that's going to look strange? Divine masculine, it's not going to look strange. He's like, well, I've asked for it. You know, I've asked for a sign, right? So he's sending out a question, and then Divine Feminine is meant to come back in and answer it. And then he'll know for sure. It's like, oh, please. Stop that. So this is the problem here. Do you understand the problem? It's love. Love is the problem here. Now, we thought we were coming down to bring unconditional love to planet Earth and her inhabitants for peace. But oh no, this guy's drunk now. He hasn't never had love before. Now he's drunk on love. He's love drunk. So, you know, it's a bit like he doesn't know how to handle this. So he's just going to go to work. It's a bit of a workaholic. Yeah, I'm just going to work because I need money. I'm sorry about that. Sorry, I don't know why I'm laughing. All I've done is cry. So I'm sorry about that, right? But, right. No, a Chariot. Oh, he's singing love songs. He's only about 4 years too late, Divine Feminine, but that's okay, right? This guy's in love, this guy. This guy can sing too, likes to sing when he's happy, right? So he sings, he's a virtuoso. And all the little rabbits come out of their burrows. He sings through the enchanted forest. Yes, they do. The mermaids even come out of from the ocean. All the animals come out to hear his beautiful song. Isn't that funny? You're kidding. Oh, yes, singing. He's singing, he's over it. Look, Ten of Swords, Ten of Wands. This is the backstory. I'm so confused. I was confused. I was sending you, and then you, but it was mine. Huh? Like, go away. I left her. Oh, now we're talking. Hello? Yeah, I made a decision to leave her. Because I want somebody who's steady, right? That doesn't drink gin. Oh my God. She put gin in the cleaning products. He took the gin out and sprayed it on the car windows, and it was gin. He thought it was Windex. Sorry. Is that the alcohol that you can't smell? Is it gin or vodka? It's the one you can't smell. So then he realised everything had gin in it. Is it gin or vodka? And then he went out and he's showing me he's under the sink going, oh my gosh, everything's got it in it. Everything, everywhere. Because that wasn't stable, right? So I had to sort that out. I was trying to be amicable with her. So, and then I just sort of ran away. Yeah. She's a bit of a psycho. Okay, yeah? Yes, yeah. She was a bit like, woohoo! She made me, right? She made me look crazy. No way! It's like, yeah, she made me look like a psycho. No! So exactly what you did to Divine Feminine here, Divine Masculine, happened to him with the karmic. That's why he understands you so much better, right? Oh, please. And then, look. I don't know. Maybe you were right. You're so sparkling, by the way, Eve. Don't call me Eve. I'm Sophia. Queen to you. Yay, I'll have you. This is Tarzan. It's like Tarzan and Queen Sophia. Because I love you. Oh, you never said that before. Oh, that's a whole new ballgame. Oh, well, let's not rush it, right? Let's have the most obscene, romantic dinner you can possibly muster up. King of Cups, Queen of Cups. King of Cups, Knight of Cups, right? The Chariot's here, the Magician and the Two of Cups. Knocking at your door. Are you ready? Your chariot awaits. It's like, no, you have to go back now and you have to ring me and you ask me out on a date and I plan it. Like, no, I don't think so. What if somebody else rings you in the time that I'm waiting for you to get on the date with me? Like, just can't you come now? Man, seriously. Okay, so he's been working on this forgiving and the grief is going. Right, this guy's ready for a new start. Can you believe that? Right, because you're not the villain. No. And he didn't really ever believe that. It's because he was in love. Oh, you were in love. He goes, yeah. So I had to reel it in. I had to rein it in, my dark and my light side. Because, we're at war with the kingdom of darkness. It's like, no, really? Oh, here we go. Here we go. So Divine Feminine, we may need alcohol for this date. Just saying. Won't hurt. A few glasses of red never hurt your belly, Jesus said. So this has turned around quite wonderfully. This has all worked in your favour. It's just a bit tricky now to get into receptive mode, right? But this is manifesting instantly, like I'm talking right now, like I'm talking like a door knock or a phone call. And then there's this weird expectation, right? So there's nothing happened in 3D, I'd call it physical reality, but a lot's going on in the spiritual realm. As the pathway's been cleared from the karma, we know that. Right? So then the gateways opened up and we're in divine love. And a lot of us have done activations and attunements and, you know what I mean? It's flowing. We're at the universal gateway. So this guy's like, oh, I'll just fall in love. It's like, oh, well, go on then. It's like, well, that is hysterical, right? So it's happening now spiritually. So how it comes into your reality, right? That's where you need your own personal reading. And it's good to get to a level 2 because that's how you bring it down. Level 1 goes up your body. Level 2, you bring it down and you create. So if I can help in any way, look me up at reikibybella.com, right? Might be time for you to have an upgrade, a free upgrade, a shabam, a psychic reading. If you're a master, you can do your attunements with me. Romance Reiki, Abundance Reiki, they come together. Or Kundalini is an 8-week course. Level 1, 2 is an 8-week course. We're starting them now around the new moon. Join the tribe right here at Heart Dwellers. We're doing a 21 days of prosperity. And also you can, if you're already a master or a fire master, it's New Earth Infinity because we're diamondization. We're doing diamondization program. So if you haven't been with me for a while, might be time to reconnect. That's when you connect with me for 1 hour a week, once a week for 8 weeks. And you can do level 1, level 2, magic healing package, right? Soul Session 6-pack. It's like we design it. Otherwise, you do the New Earth Infinity program if you're already a master. We bring in abundance and romance. We heal your health, right? Secure your spiritual inheritance. And open your heart to love. Thanks so much for being here. It's been a fantastic day. Just wanted to bring you as much energy as I could through this portal because we're in it. I did not know that. So whoever's here, you're very special. You're amazing. And just got to forget the past, right? We're just got to let that, oh, that's so old in the past. What is it? What's that saying? You go, oh, that's so like yesterday, right? What? You had a karmic? I don't even know what karma means, mate. Ah, we could flip it on him, couldn't we, Divine Feminine? Anyway, let me know how you go and look me up and join the tribe. I love you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for chatting.